Welcome to Emerging History, where forgotten photos bring the past back to life.
In 1946 New York, nurses proudly present a set of newborn triplets to their joyful father. The photograph radiates post-war hope and tenderness, capturing a moment of new life and renewal in a nation ready to begin again. In 1860, three archers stand poised in an open field, their bows drawn in quiet concentration. The photograph captures a rare glimpse of skill, discipline, and the timeless elegance of archery in the 19th century. In 1918, a woman sits outside her log cabin, turning a spinning wheel beneath the open sky. The image reflects self-reliance and tradition, capturing a way of life rooted in patience, craft, and quiet perseverance. In 1925, men work high above the New York City skyline, balancing on steel beams with nothing but air beneath them. The photograph captures the daring spirit and determination that built America's great cities from the clouds down. In 1930, entertainer Ray Samuels holds the last bottle of beer brewed in Chicago before Prohibition took effect. A bottle of Schlitz, insured for $25,000, the image marks a poignant toast to a vanished era of American indulgence. In 1957, showgirls backstage at the Tropicana Hotel were captured by photographer Elliot Erwitt. The image offers a candid glimpse behind the glittering facade of Las Vegas nightlife, poised, glamorous, and alive with mid-century allure. In the 1950s, a woman waits at a train station with her small dog nestled by her side. The photograph captures a tender moment of companionship and quiet anticipation amid the bustle of post-war travel. In 1924, Cornelia Vanderbilt and John Cecil pose for their engagement photograph. The image reflects elegance and legacy, uniting two prominent families at a time when the grandeur of America's Gilded Age still lingered in memory. A 1976 McDonald's advertisement captures the bright optimism of the era-smiling faces, golden fries, and the unmistakable glow of the Golden Arches celebrating fast food as a symbol of convenience, youth, and American culture in motion. In the 1970s, Las Vegas was a rapidly growing city, renowned for its vibrant nightlife, bustling casinos, and entertainment industry. The decade shaped its identity as a major destination for tourism, gambling, and cultural spectacle in the United States. In the early 1970s, Southwest Airlines emerged as a new player in the U.S. aviation industry. Focused on low-cost regional flights, it began shaping a model that emphasized efficiency, customer service, and accessible air travel for everyday passengers. In the 1970s, Burger Chef featured the Works Bar, allowing customers to customize their burgers with a variety of toppings. This innovation reflected the era's growing interest in personalized dining experiences and casual, fast food culture. 1949, a man in Fairfield County, Connecticut, posed with his 17-year-old air-cooled Franklin. He valued the car for its reliability, especially in winter, when it never froze, even after being left at the train station on cold days. In 1954, a man in New York was captivated by his date. The moment reflected the city's vibrant social life, capturing a fleeting, intimate connection amid the bustling streets and cultural energy of mid-century Manhattan. 1945 California, a group of teenagers drove a souped-up Ford Model T, enhanced with extra carburetors and other modifications. Their passion for customizing the car reflected the emerging post-war youth culture and the early stirrings of hot rodding. In 1945, on Iwo Jima, a U.S. Marine smiled while reading his mail in a foxhole. Amid the chaos of battle, this brief moment offered a rare connection to home, bringing comfort and a fleeting sense of hope. In 1883 Alberta, the Calgary Cowboys worked the vast plains, managing cattle and navigating the rugged landscape. Their daily lives reflected the challenges and independence of frontier ranching, shaping the culture and identity of early Western Canada. During the Great Depression, a family from Florida traveled up north, seeking work, stability, or relief from economic hardship. Their journey reflected the struggles of countless Americans facing unemployment, poverty, and the search for opportunity in uncertain times. In 1880, Ruidoso, New Mexico, was home to an old store, serving the local community. It provided essential goods to settlers and travelers, reflecting the small, self-reliant towns of the American Southwest during the late 19th century. In 1908, an Apsaroke man rode on horseback, exemplifying the enduring traditions and skills of his people. His connection to the land and mastery of horsemanship reflected the cultural heritage and daily life of the Apsaroke community. In 1932 Paris, a woman sat at a cafe accompanied by her pet cheetah. The unusual sight captured the city's flair for eccentricity, elegance, and the blending of everyday life with extraordinary companions in a cosmopolitan setting. In 1957, Alfred Hitchcock served tea to the MGM Lion, creating a whimsical moment behind the scenes of Hollywood. The encounter highlighted the playful side of the legendary director amid the glamour and spectacle of the film industry. In 1914 Missouri, a fisherman and his family lived aboard their tiny shanty boat on the Mississippi River. Their daily life reflected the challenges and resilience of river communities, relying on the river for both livelihood and home. In 1905 Ireland, a young lady worked at a spinning wheel, engaging in traditional textile production. Her activity reflected daily rural life, preserving centuries-old skills and the intimate connection between families, craftsmanship, and local communities. On August 13, 1925, an immigrant family gazed at Manhattan from the dock at Ellis Island. Their view marked the threshold of opportunity, hope, and new beginnings, symbolizing the dreams of countless newcomers arriving in America. In 1887, pupils attended the Essex Market School in a poor quarter of New York. Their classrooms reflected the challenges of urban poverty while highlighting the role of education in offering opportunity and hope to the city's underprivileged children. In 1959, children on the outskirts of Modena, Italy, crossed the river using pulleys on their way to school. Their daily journey showcased ingenuity and determination, reflecting the challenges of rural life and the value placed on education. In 1860 London, street musicians performed for passers-by, filling the city's streets with music and atmosphere. Their presence reflected urban life, providing entertainment, livelihood, and a glimpse into the culture and rhythms of Victorian-era London. In 1957, students listened to music during art class, blending auditory and visual creativity. This classroom scene reflected evolving educational approaches, encouraging imagination, sensory engagement, and a holistic experience in mid-20th century learning environments. In 1946, a miner's daughter in Harlan County, Kentucky, shared corn with her pet groundhog. This simple scene reflected rural life, the close bonds between children and animals, and the everyday rhythms of Appalachian family life. In 1937, a woman in Scotts Run, West Virginia, gathered coal, contributing to her family's survival during harsh economic times. Her labor reflected the struggles of Appalachian communities amid the Great Depression and the region's reliance on coal. In 1949, a woman sat beside her new Raytheon television, equipped with a rabbit-ear antenna. This moment captured the dawn of home broadcasting, reflecting post-war consumer culture and the growing presence of television in American households. In 1944, schoolgirls at Baldock County Council School in England learned to wash clothes by hand in domestic science class, using bowls, a washboard, and observing cookery lessons nearby. They practiced essential household skills under structured guidance. In 1974, students at Senior High School in New Ul, Minnesota, rested against their lockers in the hall while waiting for class. The scene reflected everyday teenage life, capturing moments of pause, social interaction, and school routine. In 1946, a miner in Wyoming County, West Virginia, shared supper with his family after years of labor with the Mullins Smokeless Coal Company. The scene reflected the daily life, endurance, and dedication of Appalachian mining families. In 1979, children bought candy at the concession counter before heading into the movie theater. This everyday scene reflected the excitement of cinematic outings, the appeal of sweets, and the simple pleasures of youth in late 20th century America. In 1932, Italians gathered to view the antique Nemi ships of Emperor Caligula. These preserved vessels offered a glimpse into ancient Roman engineering and luxury, drawing public fascination and connecting modern Italy with its imperial past. In October 1939, in Neches, Texas, Mexican migrants drank cold beverages and bought candy at a filling station. They awaited the truck that would take them home to the Rio Grande Valley, capturing a brief moment of respite during travel. In November 1940, in Tehama County, California, John Frost and his daughter listened to the radio in their home. This moment reflected the central role of radio in daily life, providing news, entertainment, and connection during the era. In 1928, actor Conrad Vedit wore an early version of the makeup for his character in The Man Who Laughs. This transformative process highlighted the artistry of early cinema and the dedication involved in creating memorable, expressive performances. In 1890 New York, a shoeshine boy named Tommy held his kit on a sidewalk, ready for customers. His presence reflected the labor of children in the city, contributing to family income amid the challenges of urban life. In 1900, a zebra-drawn carriage stood outside Buckingham Palace in London. The unusual sight reflected the pageantry and spectacle of the era, showcasing the fascination with exotic animals and the grandeur surrounding the British royal residence. Before the invention of radar, enemy aircraft were detected using visual observation and listening posts. Observers relied on keen eyesight, sound detection, and coordinated reporting to track incoming threats, forming the early foundation of aerial defense systems. In 1911 New York, an electric car was charged in a garage, illustrating early experimentation with automotive electricity. This moment highlighted the initial exploration of alternative propulsion, predating the widespread adoption of gasoline-powered vehicles in American cities. In 1906 Oklahoma, a cowboy demonstrated his roping skills, showcasing the techniques essential to ranch work. His display reflected the culture of the American West, where horsemanship and livestock management was central to daily life and frontier identity. In 1936, during the Great Depression, Mrs. Charles Binning swept the steps of her shack in shantytown, Spencer, Iowa. Her daily labor reflected the hardships faced by impoverished families and the resilience required to maintain dignity amid economic struggle. In 1900, Breaker Boys worked at the Woodward coal mines in Kingston, Pennsylvania. These young laborers sorted coal by hand, enduring harsh conditions, reflecting the demands of the mining industry and the challenges faced by children in early industrial America. In 1899, Emil Rakovica, a pioneering diver, appeared in one of the first underwater photographs ever taken. This remarkable image captured the beginnings of underwater exploration, offering a rare glimpse into the early study of the mysterious world beneath the waves. In 1925, a group of stylish young women prepared for their school dance. Dressed in the fashions of the era, they embodied the energy and elegance of youth, capturing a moment of anticipation and celebration in early 20th century student life. 1950s, a car hop in uniform served drinks at a bustling This scene reflects the era's popular car culture, where quick service and casual dining merged, creating a uniquely American social experience under the open sky. 1960s, Publix offered a whole barbecued chicken for just $1.39. This affordable meal highlights the era's consumer culture, where grocery stores provided convenient, ready-to-eat options, reflecting changing habits in American households and the rise of modern retail dining. In 1940, a farmer and his daughter sat together in their home in Tehama County, California, listening to the radio. This intimate moment reflects the era's reliance on broadcast media for news, entertainment, and connection across rural America. In April 1936, a farmer and his sons struggled through a dust storm in Cimarron County, Oklahoma. This harsh moment captures the devastating conditions of the Dust Bowl, revealing the relentless challenges faced by rural families during this era. In 1950, a shoeshine scene unfolded on the streets of New York. This everyday moment captures the city's vibrant urban life, where small, personal services thrived amidst the bustling rhythm and energy of mid-century Manhattan. In 1940, in London, a bride left her recently bombed home to get married. Amid the destruction of the Blitz, this moment reflects resilience and hope, as life and love persisted even in the face of war's relentless devastation. In 1909, the renowned writer Leo Tolstoy shared a story with his grandchildren. This intimate scene reveals the personal side of the literary giant, highlighting the warmth and connection of family life, even amidst a towering creative legacy. In 1958, actress Kim Novak starred in Alfred Hitchcock's film Vertigo. Her performance helped define the suspenseful, psychological style of the era, leaving a lasting mark on cinema history and solidifying her place among Hollywood's most iconic leading ladies. On February 9, 1916, Mountain Chief of the Pig and Blackfeet made a phonographic recording at the Smithsonian. Guided by ethnologist Francis Dens, this historic session preserved the sounds and traditions of his culture for future generations. In September 1939, a hamburger stand in Dumas, Texas, displayed old cattle brands, captured by photographer Russell Lee. This image reflects local heritage and everyday life in rural America on the eve of World War II. On October 10, 1902, at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, Wilbur Wright glided in level flight near the bottom of Big Hill, captured by Orville Wright. This moment marks a key stage in the pioneering experiments that led to controlled, powered flight. 1921, Jerusalem experienced a rare heavy snowfall, blanketing the historic city in white. This unusual weather created a striking contrast with its ancient architecture, offering a fleeting glimpse of a winter landscape seldom seen in the region. In 1948, a boy peered through a shop window, watching television for the first time. This moment captures the wonder and curiosity of post-war childhood, as emerging technology began transforming entertainment and everyday life across America. During World War II, a 21-year-old woman operated a compressed air grinder, contributing to the war effort. This image reflects the vital role of women in industrial labor, stepping into skilled work as part of the homefront workforce. Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II stood together as central figures of the British monarchy. Their partnership shaped decades of public life, combining royal duty and personal presence, symbolizing continuity, service, and the evolving role of the monarchy in modern Britain. In 1903, a Cree man lived in Saskatchewan, Canada. This portrait captures a moment in the life of an Indigenous individual, reflecting the presence, culture, and enduring history of the Cree people in the Canadian prairies at the turn of the century. In 1905, Geronimo was photographed in a Locomobile Model C, an early luxury automobile. This striking image captures a unique intersection of Native American history and emerging automotive technology at the dawn of the 20th century. In 1890, a blind man stood alone on a New York City street corner, offering pencils for sale. This poignant scene reflects the daily struggles of urban life, highlighting the resilience and determination of individuals navigating the bustling city. In 1880, Stonehenge stood as a mysterious and ancient monument on the Salisbury Plain. This enduring prehistoric site continues to intrigue visitors and scholars alike, offering a glimpse into the ceremonial and cultural practices of those who built it thousands of years ago. In 1957, Sophia Loren looked intensely into the camera during a break from filming Legend of the Lost. This moment captures the charisma and presence of one of cinema's most iconic stars, reflecting her enduring allure on and off the screen.